So I stumbled upon an interesting way to get somebody's embouchure to loosen up. I had a student and it's kind of tight through here, you know, so when you play like that, it locks everything and all the way down through your neck and your tongue and your jaw, and it's hard to have color and volume and so forth and so on. Anyway, I found a really neat trick. I just tried several things and finally I said, okay, well, let's just take the head joint off. And I mean, this is somebody who can really play, but you know, just trying to change these old habits, because sometimes you do things and you know you think you're letting go of something, but you're not, because your habit is so ingrained that it just, you can't tell when you're relaxed or when you're not. You think maybe you're doing something. Anyway, so just taking it totally out of the habit, flip your head joint around backwards and just blow across the hole this way. It'll loosen everything on both sides. So when you go back to the regular way of blowing, you get a nice open sound. So I really think this works great. So you might want to just rush right up to your flute right now and try it and let me know what you think, because it makes a big difference. If I play with a tight embouchure and I play for you like this, there's a lot of accompanying tension in my back. I feel it in my back, in my neck, in my tongue, in my jaw. But if I play with a looser embouchure, the sound is more like this. The sound has a kind of a halo and a float rather than it's being squeezed. And I think partly the reason why I think somebody would squeeze here would be to speed the air up, but you can speed the air up really effectively by just closing your teeth a little bit. So if you play as opposed to with a tighter embouchure like this. Also here my pitch is really inconsistent and I'm starting to use my eyebrows to actually, I think when you lift up here you're actually kind of pulling this down a bit, so you're kind of stretching your face down like that. It's an awful lot of work. So instead of that you can just let your top face alone, close just a little bit for the beginning to get the air pressure a little stronger as you make kind of a push with your first note like this. I'll show you up close. Rather than a big open wide, which is going to change everything. You know, when you see somebody and they really take a big breath by opening their mouth like that, you know it's not going to sound good. So you got to have width and length, you know, so your mouth, if it's pulling up, it means it's narrowing. So you're really not getting a lot more air that way. So you kind of just let your arms and your legs alone,